VBS at home. How is everybody doing out there today? Mr. Tyler here, ready for another incredible day of Vacation Bible School at home. Let me tell you guys something. I'm ready to press play. I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to get going. But first of all, before I do that, I got to give some props to you guys. I saw some incredible salt art yesterday. I mean, I had folks send me pictures and they were just like, Mr. Tyler, check out this salt art. Then I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And then I'd get another one. That's even cooler. Then I'd get another one. Oh my goodness. You guys are some masterpiece artistes. And then, I saw some incredible helicopters being made. Just being thrown everywhere. Now, there was a few bits of art that I have to just give special shout outs to. Kayla, Hannah, I believe. Y'all's was amazing. Let me tell you that. Seals family, Annabelle, Jackson, Savannah, those were some amazing salt arts as well. Lots of beautiful ones. Those were just a couple that stood out. And let me tell you, the helicopters. Burkhart boys, Paxton, Levi, Jonah, those were some amazing helicopters off the second floor. What? That was incredible. Well, guys, I want to give you a shout out as well, but I can't do it if you don't send me pictures. So make sure anytime you're doing your crafts and your different science experiments, send us a photo. We want to see what's up. Maybe get a group picture with everyone that's doing Vacation Bible School at home with your group and send it to us. Maybe put it on social media and tag First Kid Sienna. Or you can just email it to me, tyler.scott@houstonsfirst.org, and we will take a look at that. Well, guys, yesterday was an amazing day because we learned that I am known, that we can have confidence and see ourselves the way God sees us because we are known. Jesus knows who we are. God knows who we are because, well, he created us, right? Well, today, man, let me tell you, we're taking it up a notch. I have a question for you guys. Have any of you ever gone somewhere, maybe like walked into school and just kind of felt like, I don't really belong here? I have. I mean, it's like, I'm not really sure that I don't dress like that, or, oh man, these people talk differently from me, or, oh my goodness, I'm nowhere near as tall. These people are all giants. That happens to my wife. She's kind of short. Okay, shh, don't make fun of her. Okay, but so there's times that we feel like maybe we just don't belong. Well, today we're gonna be looking at an incredible story from the book of Luke. Now, Luke is in the New Testament. We talked about yesterday. We have the Old Testament and the New Testament. And in the New Testament, there's these books called the Gospels, which talk about the life of Jesus. And yesterday we actually looked, I believe, at the book of Matthew. I can't remember. Which one was it? You remind me, okay? But today we're going to be looking at the book of Luke, okay? And we're going to be looking at this story of when Jesus told some men and individuals in his life that they belonged. Now, these are a group of men that did not belong together, okay? And you're going to see that in the story here in a little bit. But these people did not belong together. Have you ever heard of like that idea of like oil and water? If you put oil and water in a bottle together and you shake it up, maybe this is something Dr. Lederhosen can show you later. I mean, he's kind of out there. I'm sorry if anyone, that guy's crazy, right? But if you put oil and water in a jar and you screw on the lid and you shake it up, it always separates because oil and water can't mix. Well, a lot of times in our lives and in the world, people say, well, that person shouldn't be around that person and that person shouldn't be around this person and, oh, they don't belong together. But Jesus turned the whole world upside down because he said, actually, you can belong. We can all belong because there's one common denominator, and that is Jesus. So we're going to be looking at this story of these men that were called to ministry with Jesus and how they didn't really belong together, and how that can give us confidence in our own lives. Well, before we do that, let's check in with our buddy Markel and just see what he's got going on. I know you're going to need a piece of paper for a little game that he has planned, and then I'll be back here in just a little bit. So we're going to check in with Markel, do a little singing and dancing, a little worship. We're going to press play. Okay, And we're going to check in with our friends from the So-and-So Show. So we'll see you guys back here in just a few minutes.
Hey there, I'm Markel. I'm so glad you're here with us. Did you listen to any good music yet today? It's fun to press play when you've got your favorite playlist queued up. I think all of us have music that fires us up and makes us feel strong, brave, and confident. And you know what? Confidence is important in life. That's why we're taking the whole week to find out what true confidence is all about. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. Spoiler alert, God thinks you're amazing. After all, He knows you. He made you exactly the way you are. And He has the very best plan for your life. Let's start things off today with another fun game, shall we? We all have our favorite songs, and I was thinking maybe we could write a hit song together. I mean, how hard could it be? Let's do it. Let's play Top of the Charts. If you've ever done a Mad Lib or a funny fill-in, this game is the same idea. We'll start off by writing the lyrics to our awesome hit song, and that's where I need your help. First, go find a piece of paper and write down the numbers 1 through 10 like this. You can pause the video while you go grab your paper and write the numbers. Cool? Cool. Pause. All right, I'll call out a type of word and you write down any word you want on your piece of paper. Make sure you write it next to the correct number. Oh, and if there's anyone watching this with you, they can help you come up with your words. If you need more time to think, just hit pause. Let's get started. Number 1, a place, 1 syllable. Number 2, a type of food, 1 syllable. Number 3, another type of food, 1 syllable. Number 4, adjective, a word that describes something. Number 5, adjective that rhymes with scream. Number 6, a type of food, 3 syllables. Number 7, a type of food, 1 syllable. Number 8, name of a song. Number 9, adjective, a word that describes something. Number 10, noun, a person, place, or thing. Okay, that's it. I think this will be a hit. I can't wait to put it together with the music. When you see the number, shout out whatever you have written down. Let's perform our masterpiece, Markel's Diner. There's a place down the where you know I love to go, 'cause the and the set my heart aglow. No matter what I order on the screen, I know I'm going to love it. It'll make me feel for breakfast juicy. In the afternoon, telling jokes with my friends as we listen to some tunes. The band in the corner plays soft and low. I like to sing along like an old crow. Hanging out at the diner where every wants to be. It's a place you're always welcome, even if you sing off key. Amazing. I knew we could write a hit. I'm sure that will be on the top of the charts in no time. Now that we've got our vocal cords warmed up, let's sing and worship God together. Get up on your feet.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Press play!
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me, for
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me for all the joy he brings.
It's going down. Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna break it down one time, y'all. You gotta sing it out with all you got. Y'all ready? Come on, come on. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Everybody get in the mix.
Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh,
Press play.
Every time I'm feeling down, you pick me up. Sing, oh, oh. And when my heart is feeling emptied out, you fill my cup. Sing it out now. Oh, oh. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. Yeah! T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Here we go, verse 2. I'm grateful for the way you've been a friend to me. Sing, oh, oh. And even in the deepest, darkest night, you help me see. Sing it out now. Oh, oh. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. Come on. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free. For my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say, I just wanna say.
Hello? What? Are you sure? Today? Of course. Is everything all right? We have to switch gears like that? You don't mean. You do mean. Well, if that's the only way, then I suppose. One second. Why are you doing this?
I thought your phone call could use some underscoring. It sounded important.
It's a bicycle repair shop.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll try and pick it up today. Thanks. I'll see you then. Hello, my name is Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show.
And I got a synthesizer.
Why, though?
Oh, come on. Brandon, this is the big time. We have to bring some snap and pizzazz back into the show. And all the other shows, they have their own synthesizer. I just want to get in on it.
What other shows are you talking about?
All of them? All of them. Do you really want to be the only show that doesn't have dramatic underscoring?
I guess I've never thought about it.
Well, think about it right now. Well,
Okay, I've thought about it. I still don't understand.
listen to me. If we don't up our production value on the show right now, we're just gonna be ordinary.
Say it isn't so!
Come on, I mean it.
Okay.
Can you just imagine a show without music? It's okay. You know what? Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Yeah, something funny. Be funny. Be funny, Brandon.
I got one.
Okay.
I got one. What did one plate say to the other plate?
What?
Dinner's on me. You get. All right, stop that.
Okay, fine,
Thank you.
Fine, but let's try another joke. This time with underscoring. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, what's brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
What, Brandon?
A coconut on vacation.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, isn't this better?
All right, fine.
Oh,
You can underscore the show.
yes.
I just hope that this doesn't have some unforeseen consequences.
On this show? Surely not.
So today, we're gonna be talking to Kellen, which is normal, and he's gonna tell us. John,
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you through this. What were you saying?
I don't recall what I was trying to say because I was interrupted. But it's fine. I just have to keep talking with intensity. If I do that, no one will notice that what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. Bananas! Telephone! Houseplant! Laptop! Framed picture! I pet a kitty cat's tummy and I feel great! What are you doing?
I'm sorry. It was just you were getting so funny. You were getting so into it.
Ah!
Oh!
I think I'm okay with being ordinary.
Copy that. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kellen, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about when Jesus picked his first disciples. Here's a little laundry theater. Jesus was standing by the Sea of Galilee, preaching to a crowd who came to hear the word of God. When he was done teaching, Jesus got into a boat that belonged to a fisherman named Simon, who is also called Peter. Jesus said, "Put out into deep waters, let down the nets so you can catch some fish." Peter replied, "Jesus, we've worked hard all night and haven't caught anything. But because you say so, I will let down the nets." So they sailed out into deeper water and cast their fishing nets overboard. When they did what Jesus asked, their nets were filled to bursting. Some of their nets even began to break, and their boat began to sink. Immediately, Peter fell to his knees in front of Jesus, and he said, "Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man." "Don't be afraid," Jesus said. "From now on, you will fish for people." Peter and his friends, James and John, left their boats and nets behind and became Jesus' disciples. Later, Jesus happened upon a tax collector named Levi. Jesus told Levi to follow him, and with no hesitation, Levi followed. Later that night, Levi held a feast for Jesus. A large group of tax collectors were eating along with him. Now, when Jesus was alive here on earth, being a tax collector was bad. He was the kind of person you wouldn't expect Jesus to hang out with. In fact, the teachers of the law complained, "Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners?" Jesus answered them simply, "Healthy people don't need a doctor. Sick people do. I have not come to get those who think they are right with God to follow me. I have come to get sinners to turn away from their sins." The end.
I love that story, Kellen.
Yeah, Jesus didn't exactly go for the obvious choices when he picked the disciples, did he?
Yep. Jesus could have picked the smartest people or the most important ones or the ones who read the Bible from cover to cover to be his disciples. But he didn't. He chose people that might have seemed ordinary to everyone else. Fishermen and tax collectors and sinners. People like us, by the way.
Why do you do that?
I think it was so that everyone would know Jesus cared about people. Rich and poor, good and bad, famous and ordinary. He wanted everyone to feel like they could belong, even sinners like you and me.
That is awesome. I love feeling like I belong.
Me too. Thanks, Kellen.
You bet.
Okay, we'll see you soon in the future.
Okay, bye.
Have you enjoyed the show today, John?
Are you kidding me? I have rhythm. I got music. Because of Jesus, I feel like I belong. Who could ask for anything more? Hey.
Well, I can ask one thing more.
Oh, let me. Reveal the question.
Where do you feel like you belong?
Yeah, maybe you feel like you belong when you're at home or when you're at church.
Or you could feel like you belong when you're doing something that you love, like playing a sport or dancing or hosting a show with your best friend.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Are you ever going to stop doing that?
Doubtful. This makes me feel like I'm in a shopping mall in the 80s.
You want to play us out?
You got it.
Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this has been the So-and-So Show. Peace.
Jesus really is the best friend you could ever have. You never have to wonder if you belong because you always belong to him. He's always there for you. He loves you so much that he gave his life on the cross for you. Here's what we need to remember today. I can have confidence because I belong. Hopefully there are lots of places you feel like you belong. At home, at church, at school, or on your sports team, in your theater group, or just hanging out with your best buddies. But for now, this is a really good question to think about. Where do you feel like you belong? I'm so thankful that even if I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere else, I will always belong to Jesus. Maybe later when you have some time to talk with your family or friends, you could ask someone who believes in Jesus about the time they decided to be friends with him. I bet it would be really interesting to hear how they chose to follow him with their whole life. Hey, thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you later.
Well, guys, man, what an incredible story. You know, yesterday we looked at the book of John and we learned about who Jesus is, okay, and how he lets us know that we are known, right? Well, today we saw this amazing story about these disciples, the calling of the disciples, the first followers of Jesus. And we learned in that story, they didn't all quite really belong together, right? When we talk about in the context of how the world would see it. I mean, you had these poor fishermen who, you know, a lot of times, I mean, if you think about it, a fisherman, I know when I go fishing, you know what? I kind of smell, right? Ooh, pew, right? So we had these fishermen that probably kind of smelled a little bit because they were always out on the boat working and just hard work and calluses on their hands, just good hardworking men. And then we compare that to these other disciples that Jesus called, a tax collector who would have dressed very lavishly. I bet he would have had an amazing coat similar to this. Probably not, I'm kidding. But would have dressed really, really well and been very, very wealthy. And a lot of times the world would say, well, this individual is very, very wealthy and they dress a certain way. And so they shouldn't be with this person who's kind of smelly and maybe kind of wears some older clothes. And there was a lot of other things socially in the way that people viewed them that they shouldn't be together. But Jesus said, nope, you're all called to be my followers. And so he went and he brought them together. And so that was one of the amazing things about Jesus is that he spent time with people from all walks of life because he saw them all as his children. He saw them all and he said, you are my children and you can be confident in who you are because I know you belong and you belong to this family of believers that would come to be called Christians. Well, our main point today is very, very simple, is that I belong. And so if we open up our little cellular phones here, fake phones. I saw some kids yesterday like, hello. We right here can pull out our main point for today, and it's, I can have confidence because I belong. I can have confidence because I belong. And who do we belong? We belong to Jesus. God loves you and God wants you to be a part of his family. And so no matter where you come from, whether you're a stinky fisherman or kind of a very wealthy tax collector, maybe you're tall, maybe you're short, maybe you dress like this, or maybe you like to wear like darker clothes, or maybe you like to wear bright neon clothes, or maybe you speak one language and you're like, well, I can also speak two languages. And people are like, whoa, you can speak two languages? It doesn't matter because we can all have confidence in the way God sees us because we belong. We belong to this community of believers called Christians. We belong to God and he says, you are my child and who I'm well pleased and I want you to follow me. Well, what I want you guys to do is on the back of your card today, and if you don't want to write on your card, you can get a piece of paper, but the folks that you're with, I want you to sit and just kind of talk about when are some times that you're confident, like some places that you're like, man, I know I belong here, okay? I think the so-and-so show kind of mentioned this. You know, where is a time or a place that I know I belong? Maybe you're an amazing athlete and you're like, man, when I'm on the baseball field or I'm out on the softball field, I belong there. But I also want you to think about another question. When are some times when you feel like maybe I don't belong? You know where I don't belong? An art studio. I'm not very artistic, but that's okay because God didn't gift me with art. He gifted me with the ability to wear great neon jackets. But I want us to talk about where are some places that we do belong, that we feel confident, and maybe some places where we're not so confident because we don't feel like we belong. And we want to see how God can help us understand that we can have confidence in who we were made to be because he sees you as made the exact way that he wants you to be made. So let's go ahead and have that conversation now. Where are some places I feel confident that I belong and some places that I don't feel so confident? Let's go. Well, guys, I hope we had a great conversation talking about places that we feel confident that we belong and maybe places that we're like, I don't really belong there. Let's go ahead and store that away in our amazing little handy dandy holder here. We could tuck it away in our fanny packs, or as Dr. Lederhosen apparently calls them, hanny packs. That guy, I'm not sure. Well, guys, we have some more great stuff today. We have some incredible crafts, and I'm sure Dr. Lederhosen has some kind of shenanigans planned. I apologize for him. He's great. I guess so. But before you leave, I want to remind you guys, and I forgot to tell you about it yesterday, kind of the rest of this week. So we're gonna have another day tomorrow, and then another day after that. So we actually have 4 full days of Bible stories and crafts and kids labs with Dr. Lederhosen. But this Friday, this upcoming Friday, I believe today is the 13th. 14th, 15th, the 16th, right? 13, 14, 15. Yes, July 16th from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock here at our church, Houston's First Baptist Church, Sienna Campus, 4309 Sienna Parkway, Missouri City, Texas, 77459. We are going to be having this incredible, amazing event called Splash Fest. And you're like, Mr. Tyler, you're yelling Splash Fest, and I have no clue what you're talking about. Well, Splash Fest is a time for us all to come back together because we've all been doing this VBS at home and with other friends, but I want us all to have a time to get back together and to hang out. So Splash Fest is an event for all of you. You're all invited. Bring your brothers, your sisters, bring your parents, bring some friends. Even if they didn't do VBS at home with you, you are welcome to bring as many friends as you want. Splash Fest, we're going to have water slides all over this property. I think we've rented 9 gigantic inflatable water slides. We're talking like big old monstrosity ones that you slide down. We've got some long ones that are just on the ground that are inflatable. If you came to Pine Cove City, it's kind of like those. We're also going to have a giant climbing wall. We're also going to have a giant Euro bungee where you get on this, you're hooked up to these little bungee cords and you bounce on a trampoline and you're able to do flips, but it keeps you in one little place. Has anyone ever seen those giant hamster balls that you can get in and run around? We're going to have some of those as well. And a few other surprises are going to be happening. And so we want you guys to all come to this event. It's free of charge. Not a single thing that's going to be, you're not going to be charged for coming in. So you can just show up and have a blast from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We're going to have some food trucks on site available for you to order food. So it is going to be an incredible, incredible time. So we want you guys to come to Splash Fest. Now, one thing we are doing at Splash Fest is we have partnered with some of our friends at an organization called Soul Loved. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Soul Loved tomorrow. But at Soul Loved, what they do is they collect shoes and socks to give to kids that maybe need some new shoes. I mean, maybe there's something going on in their life. They just need a little bit of help. So we're able to help them out and get them some new shoes. Well, we're going to be collecting socks because So Loved is about to have some huge events where they're passing out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pairs of shoes to kids right here in Fort Bend County. And so we want to be able to give those kids some socks as well. So when you come to the Splash Fest, it's not required, but if you would like, you can bring a package of socks. Maybe bring 2 packages of socks. Maybe bring 50 packages of socks. You can bring as many brand new socks. We want to make sure they're new. Don't bring your old holy ones. No. Those do not belong here, okay? Jesus says you belong, and no matter who you are and what you are, but holy socks with holes in them, okay? Not holy church socks. I digress. Don't bring your old socks. Bring new socks, okay? Bring those to Splash Fest, and we'll have a big bin. You can put those in. Miss Stacy, who is the founder of So Loved, will be here to tell you all about their amazing organization. And like I said, we're going to be talking more about them tomorrow. So, Splash Fest this Friday, July 16th. We want all of you to be here. And I think, man, I know we've already sang it one time, but I just love the song so much. I think as we sign off today, I want you to remember, as Papa Gnome says right here, say it with me, I belong. One more time, I belong. That's right, we belong to this family. And so as we get ready to go, I think we need to press play one more time. Let's go.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. Press play.
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me for all the joy he brings.
It's going down. Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play. Press play.
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me for all the joy he brings.
It's going down. Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna break it down one time, y'all. You gotta sing it out with all you got. Y'all ready? Come on, come on. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Everybody get in the mix.
Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
never turn away, you never leave my side. And every time I call your name out just to find that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. There are days when I feel I need a friend, and then I hear your voice reminding me again that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna fail me, I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna fail me, I will trust you with my heart. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart.